Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I didn't think I would be doing this again for quite some time. I haven't placed any orders or done anything like that here recently, but I did stop by the local flea market that we have over the weekend, and there is a lady in there that does sell Korean beauty products. And as I was picking up and going through some of the things, she had a little gift bag set that you could get for like $10, and I figured, well, why not? I can get it now instead of ordering it, and that would probably roughly after shipping come to about the same price I paid for it anyway. So she included 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've actually got 9 products in this little bag that she had. You got your choice of a face mask, which I picked out the Snail Prime face mask. I've been hearing a lot of things here lately about stuff with snail secretion in it, so I'm kind of interested in that. You got a lip mask of your choice. I got 2 of the gold collagen under eye mask, a bottle of hyaluronic acid, and the brand is XOCHLOESMOMMYOX. I've never heard of this, and she gave me a little dropper top to put on it so I can keep this closed and sealed, or closed and sealed with the dropper top. 2 Blackhead pore strips. This is one of the items, one of the items that I have actually used before I ordered this, and I think I got 5 or 6 packs with a free brush with this. This kind of reminds me of mixing the charcoal tabs with the Elmer's glue. It does work. I just think the Elmer's glue solution's a little bit better, but if you don't have that, these are great to use. The only thing about it, they're not resealable, and you're not going to use the whole package, and I'm not going to use this today since I already know how this works. But this is by Peloton, and this is actually really good to use. The directions, of course, are all in different languages, so you just kind of put this on like a paste, let it dry, and peel it off. But these do definitely work. You can find packs, 5 and 10 packs for $1 with $1 shipping if you search through the different sellers. And a set of ear candles. Quite interesting. These do fill. These are by Indian. Used these before. It has a little plastic tip on the end to stick in your ear. These just feel a lot different than the ones that I have bought from places a lot cheaper, but they were probably $1 for several of those as well. And then she gave you a choice of like some little ear studs, earrings that she had that you could get in the pack too. I didn't think that was bad for $10. I do know all this stuff does come from Wish more than likely, because you can order, sometimes you can find these right here in 22-piece sets for $1 with $1 shipping, or sometimes you can just find it 1 pack for $1 and $1 shipping. So if you kind of browse around the Wish app, you can actually find things a whole lot cheaper than what you would think that you can find these things. But first, I am interested in this Snail Prime mask. I have not heard anything about the mask. I have heard of people, though, that they are using. This is by AOA. Not exactly sure. Like I said, it's always a good idea to keep the things that you do purchase in sites so that you can go back and read directions, because most of the time you're going to end up with directions like that. This did not say anything on here about having to rinse your face afterwards, or sometimes you can just pat the excess into your skin, and then at other times they do want you to rinse it off with warm water or wash your face in general. Like this one I found for $1 shipping. Found another one that is $6 and $1 shipping. I wouldn't necessarily pay $6 for this mask, in my opinion. It would have to... Oh, found one that has it. It's saying the shelf life of this is 3 years. It's quite a good while for a facial mask. And it says the suggested use is 1 mask a day for 28 days. That seems a little much for me. It has plant extract and also collagen. It says after cleansing, tidy the skin with cosmetic cotton. Open the pouch, take out the mask, and spread the folded parts. Test the product on the back of your hand. If you have sensitive skin, then apply the mask back over the face. Adjust the mask on face and press firmly and evenly. Wait for 15 to 30 minutes. Remove the mask, pat and tap softly to absorb the remaining residue on the skin. Okay, so it does say for us just to leave it on and pat it in, which is how I like it. I don't like to have to rinse my face off afterwards. Oh, the one thing I do, despite, oh gosh, it's dripping everywhere. Let me first put my little handy dandy. I don't want to get any of this into my hair. I love this little Velcro thing for when I am doing face masks, because it will keep anything off of my hair, and face masks get in my hair and they make it so oily. So Big Lots is where I found this one for $2. This was the only color selection print they had. So if I can get this open, just like any other ordinary face mask is what it looks like to me. The only thing I hate about face masks is normally they're not fitting for my face shape. This one actually does fit my nose and my eyes better than what most masks do. Normally the nose part doesn't even cover any of my nose most of the time. And this one is not half bad. This is actually one of the easier masks that I have applied. Normally it takes me a lot longer to get the mask situated onto my face, but this one was pretty, it was a lot more simple than some of the other ones that I've used. So I'm just going to kind of rub a little. It said kind of to get it going a little. As you can see, little air bubbles. I'm not going to do too much of this mask under my eyes due to the fact that I'm going to put the eye mask on. We have the mask completely and fully on, and there is plenty of excess liquid. The only thing I don't like is this isn't going over my whole nose. I mean, it fits good around my nose, unlike most do. But if I pull it up anymore, then these creases right here are going to go straight into my eye. And other than that, there's not much of a scent that I can really smell other than just like a normal moisturizing type perfumed, very lightly perfumed scent. So I'm going to leave this on and we will be back. We will remove it and we will see if there's any kind of instant type results, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so it has officially been 20 minutes, and as you can tell, the face mask has dried out already on my chin. Like this area, as you can tell, is still extremely wet and slippery. It's dry through here and in some other places. So I'm going to take this off. Oh, it always feels so good when a mask comes off. And I'm just going, it said to pat. Oh, this is a very cooling mask, I must say. Like, it felt amazing on my face. I feel like this would be great for those days where your face is puffy. If you have sinus issues and it's making, you puffy. Like around here I'll get puffy, and like really bad around my eyes get extremely puffy. oh, it just feels really good, I must say. Like, my face feels like ice cold. Like, I can't believe how cold my face is feeling at the moment. There is quite a bit of excess in certain areas, not all over, but in certain areas we have quite a bit of excess. But I just can't believe like how cooling this mask felt. I mean, it did feel really good. As far as my skin, yes, I would say this is pretty much like a moisturizer. It did moisturize my skin. Of course, most face masks do feel, you know, like they've tightened your skin whenever you take them off, but normally that most of the time goes away in a few minutes. But as of right now, I mean, oh, look, I do like what it did. I think this is a really good dollar mask. My skin's not getting irritated or anything like that, and it does feel very moisturizing, I must say. I love that feeling. So I'm going to pull up the description on the under eye mask and the lip mask. Let me get this pulled up. I just really like it. I think there's a lot of great things you can get on Wish, and I mean, some of this I'm even seeing in Ulta now, the face mask in certain areas, you know, that have the Korean writing on the back, and a lot of these beauty places, you know, do sell some of the Korean and Japanese beauty, and a lot of it is actually cheaper most of the time. So actually on this, the Crystal Collagen Gold Powder Eye Mask, this is supposed to eyes that sparkle speak more than 100 words. This innovative eye care sensation ensures that your eyes will look sparkling beautiful. Formulated with pure gold, bio-ingredients, and active elements which instantly nourishes, moisturizes, rehydrates, and regenerates your eye area. This Gold Bio Collagen Mask can effectively relieve chronic fatigue and diminishes the formation of fine lines, wrinkles, crow's feet around the eye area, minimizing eye bags and fade dark circles remarkably. Collagen synthesis is activated due to better cellular metabolism and blood circulation around the eye tissues. Improves elasticity and firmness, bringing you a youthful and radiant pair of alluring eyes. That's quite a statement right there in this. Actually, I ended up finding this on Wish, since I'm having to record with my phone right now. I've got my spare phone. A 20-piece set for $1. This has 4 out of 5 star rating, so that's pretty good. I'm not really seeing, again, on this one, anything but the store reviews, and the store that is a lot of items, not just this item. But it does have good ratings from what I see on here. I have used the same brand in this with the gold face and the gold neck mask. I loved the neck mask. I wasn't too crazy about the gold face mask, but I have a video on both of those. I'll link it somewhere in here. Not sure where it's gonna be, but it'll be there. And we're going to try these out. It says on here that you should wash your face. We've done. Take out the mask, and you want to create a snug fit and leave on for 15 to 20 minutes. Remove the mask and clean with water on this one. I would be very gentle with these. They are very easy to tear. The face mask I got, I ended up tearing in several places because it was even thinner than this. They are very delicate, that is for sure. If this one didn't have, this one wasn't cut properly, it still has like a little snag right here where you can tell it wasn't cut wherever it was made. Okay, now we have these bad boys on. I love the way this feels. This has a certain, I don't know how I would describe the texture of these. They're almost like jelly feeling. They just feel amazing on your eyes. So let me do, time is 4:51 at the moment, and we're going to leave these on for 15-20 minutes, and we're also going to put our lip mask on and see how this goes. Okay, this is by Ua, I believe is how you would pronounce that name. It says that it is a collagen nourished lips membrane. The ingredients are in English, everything else is not. Doesn't seem like there is going to be anything in here that would irritate my skin at all. But once again, all in a different language, so you really have to look these up to most of the time read the directions on how to do it. Let's see, it says dilute the lip exfoliating, moisture repair, protect, wet water, tender, deep, nourish, lasting moisture. Usage, remove the lip membrane affixed to the lip. For 10 to 15 minutes, hand massage to fully absorb the essence. And I am reading this literally word for word, and that is the description. I don't think that's a very good description. It does have 90. The store has 90% positive feedback, and a lot of people on here say that their lips are full. Awesome, loved them. Moisturizing and soothing, I like. Love it, works. Covers almost to the bottom of my chin. They are really big and very heavily perfumed, which I don't normally mind, but since it's right under my nose, I find it a bit bothersome. They are really soft and subtly hydrate lips, but wouldn't recommend for an intense hydration therapy. That's one bad review. Lips are fully smooth. The product itself did make my lips a little bit softer. It works good. Smells great. It does make your lips softer, which is what it's supposed to do. There's a couple of complaints, not seeing many, so that is a good thing. I hate if I see, I like to check for reactions and things like that on here just in case. But this does seem like it's going to be pretty big. Honestly, like the pictures on here, this pretty much goes over your whole entire mouth. Okay, so after 1 course of treatment, flexible. After 2 courses of treatment, sexy lip presentation is what this is saying. And it says that's a lip enhancer, anti-aging wrinkle. So I'm not seeing anybody saying that it did anything like that for their lips, but let's just, oh, it's not coming out of the package. Oh, it's stuck. Or is it stuck? Oh, okay. So it comes out and it's clear, just the package that has the little pink lips on it, and this, I would say, is actual size. I'm going to, I don't think it's highly perfumed. Oh gosh, are you not even able to open your mouth with this? Doesn't say this is highly perfumed, so it is going to be pretty big. So we're going to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes, so I will just take it off. I did it at 4:51 on the eye and under eye. It's 10 to 15 minutes as well. I'll put this on, leave this on for both of them for 15 to 20. I'll just take the lip one off when I take the eye one off, and we will come back and we will see how well this works. And this is going to be difficult to talk. It's a little big. Definitely for sure. A little big. So, the lip mask. I would recommend that when you are not going to be able to talk, drink, eat, do anything with this on. So I would definitely recommend, if you are somebody that gets dry mouth, definitely drink plenty of water before applying this. And also, this little middle piece, when you put this on, I recommend kind of pushing this in some, because if you just put it over, you're not going to get your full lip, basically. So I pushed it in some, so it was like getting up under and on top of my lips. Overall, the smell, I mean, I did see on there that the perfume smell bothered some people. I really didn't. I don't know how my shirt got like that. I honestly really didn't even notice a scent with this at all. Does have a little of a awkward taste to it. It's not horrible, but my lips are at the moment, I'm looking in my mirror, my lips are at the moment tingling just a little bit. They are, this is not, you know, of course, a scrub or anything like that. They are, you know, soft. Maybe it just plumped them like the least, literally the least tad, but they do feel good at the moment. They are tingling. It's not a burning or painful sensation. I can just kind of feel them like tingling some in there. And now for, oh, these definitely, I love these just like I love the neck and face mask by this company. I also absolutely, which it says to wash off on here, was it with clean with water. So this is basically the same thing as water pretty much. These are basically bath wipes pretty much, and I order from a medical company, and I get huge packets that seal of these wipes, and they are really big, not small, so you can definitely use one for your whole face. That's why I like them so much, because I mean, these are probably the biggest wipes ever, and they are infused with aloe, so I believe they're good for sensitive skin. It did depuff my under eyes for sure. I know that. As far as fine lines, wrinkles, claims of that nature, I mean, they're not. It did a teeny bit. So I would probably recommend using these. It does not say on here how often you are supposed to use them or can use them, but it does say it's recommended to be used by all skin types, and best time to use this eye mask is before sleep or during resting. So I'm not sure what difference that makes really, but I do think I love the neck mask. Like I said, I couldn't believe that neck mask when I got it. I was so just blown away by it. But I do like this. This is something and I do notice it has definitely lightened my under eyes up. Can you see that? Like, it definitely has lightened, like, under my eyes. Look at that. Like, redness here. And then look, like, you can see exactly where I had that at. That is crazy. And believe it or not, my skin actually looks better in the area that I had that mask on than in the area that I had the snail face mask on. Yes, I definitely notice a huge and can see a huge difference. So the next item that I have received in this little gift thing, which almost reminded me of a vial of like the diabetic vials. I don't know why, that's what I thought when I seen it. It was the first thing that came to mind. So this is, and I will not be able to pronounce this name whatsoever because I have no idea how you would pronounce this, but Kuchensen, maybe? Kuchensen is pretty much the only way I can pronounce this, and it just says hyaluronic acid original fluid. And it says on here that it's 100% pure and natural, moisturizer, anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, liquid lift, face cream, hyaluronic acid serum, instantly ageless products. And let's see the description. This says that this is 100% pure extract and natural, unlike other hyaluronic serums from plant extract. Essence Collagen relieves redness and shrinks pores. You get 10 milliliters, and wrinkle firming moisturizes, hydrates, also helps acne, dark circles, wrinkles, puffiness, clearing impurities, skin problems, scars, moisturizing. Take the plastic cover upwards as the arrow direction says. Oh, okay, so this is amazing. This came completely sealed, so you do know for a fact that nobody else has used this. And it tells you to take the aluminum foil off. Was it very, very thick aluminum foil? Normally you don't get this thick of a foil on items that's this hard to peel off. Normally it's just a very thin piece of foil, and I can even hear this clinging when it hits the table. So this is very, very thick packaging. Like, this is really good foil. And we are supposed to lift this cap, little rubber cap, off. Oh, okay, and now it tells us to apply the dropper onto this, which isn't the easiest thing I've ever done. Okay, want to make sure this is very okay. Use your finger to gently press around your eyes and make your skin absorb moisture and collagen. Of course, 4 and 5 step is done after cleaning your face every time only. 2 to 3 drops will be okay. Do not use too much. If you drop it on a mask, so apparently you could have dropped some of this onto a mask and rubbed it in. It has the little pop tops that you can take it off. Some of the reviews on this actually has 4.5 stars. Okay, 1 application, skin feels so soft and smooth. My favorite skin treatment, will be ordering more. Got early, okay. So, some love it, some people don't love it, so I'm just going to squeeze 1. I don't think I don't really smell anything. There's a lot of times that people say that so 3 drops is really, okay, this goes a pretty long way for 3 drops, which I'm probably going to have to apply more to my forehead and under my eyes, because it didn't. 3 drops really isn't enough for that. It's enough for cheek and chin, so I'm just going to add a little more and just pat some excess around, because it doesn't. That's the difference with a lot of these products I've noticed. I'll take stuff and rub it into my skin and I will not see like any results whatsoever. Like with the Wish review I did that had the Simply Ageless packets in it, oh my gosh, like I literally love. I have to order more of those. I swear if she had those in, I would have bought every packet she had, just to not have to wait for them to be shipped. There is a thing on there where you can find like 20 packets for like $2 or $3, including shipping. It just takes so long for the items to get here. It's one of the only reasons I hate it. But other than that, I mean, it is one of those things where you had to, I used it, I hated it. I actually used it on camera and hated it. Because most of the time, if it says to pat something in, you would automatically think, oh, you can just still kind of rub it in. Not with that Simply Ageless. I actually really like that now that I have actually started patting it into my skin instead. I mean, it doesn't last more than a day and then the effects are gone, but if you need something that's quick, I highly recommend that. I think it's great. I like it a lot. So far, I mean, my skin does feel smooth. I don't notice any type of smell. That's me. I mean, I don't smell anything. A lot of people are more sensitive to smell than others are, but it does kind of feel like it's got that tightening to it. Like I can kind of feel like my face getting a little tight. I can feel it definitely. I can tell I've put something on. And I will try this out a little more. Try it again tonight after I wash my face and stuff. See how well this works so that I can put an update down in the description box. Ear candles. I have not. They just feel to me. Ooh, that under eye mask, man. Like, even that it's off, like I can feel, I don't know if it's the hyaluronic acid that I just applied or if it is that face mask, but Lord, I can feel a tightening under my eye. And I do see that my skin does look a lot brighter than it did when I first started this video. So I think I'm starting to see a little difference for sure. And if you're wondering what's running, it is probably rain in a few of my other videos. It is a humidifier, dehumidifier. It takes all the moisture out of the air and it sucks up like hair, like I have a dog, so it sucks up hair, dust, it smoke up smoke. I mean, I'm assuming it pretty much sucks up everything. I love that, and I have such bad like sinuses and stuff to where I have to have one of those going in order to be able to breathe most of the time, and they do work wonderfully, especially if you have a high humidity in your home. It will really bring that humidity down. So I'm just looking for these ear candles just because I'm kind of interested in this, and I want to try find the exact one I have as well. A lot of these look different. Most of these do have kind of bigger ends on here, but I just kind of want to make sure that I'm looking up the exact ear candle that I have. And yes, okay, so this is actually free, but you have to pay a $3 shipping fee, but you get a 20-piece set. So you would get 10 packs of it. Yoga Medical Ear Candle Treatment. Fragrance Candling Indiana Therapy Candles. Let's see. It has 92% positive feedback. Okay, so this is natural, non-intrusive procedure that may help alleviate the painful effects of chronic headaches, sinus conditions, allergies, vertigo, as well as minor hearing loss due to excessive wax buildup. It is said that ear candles can be used to alleviate symptoms, ranging from that my lips, like I'm starting to, they feel like they're still tingling, like now they are even still tingling, and I can feel it when I speak, like it's crazy feeling. It releasing blocked energy, aiding sinus pressure, infections, relieving pressure points of tension, and overall just being a soothing, relaxing therapy. Ear candle practitioners do not claim that they cure these conditions, only that will help to bring balance and promote healing. There are some myths regarding what happens during the candling experience. One is that the smoke enters the ear canal and softens the wax, which is then just drawn back up through the candle. This is the most common description of how candling works. Due to the fact that some of the wax from the candle itself may make its way down into the inside of the cylinder, and when cut open afterward is likely to resemble a waxy yellow substance that resembles earwax. So I wish she would have had different colors because this would have made it a lot easier. They do have different colors available on here, but where this is like a yellowishy tint, it's probably going to be, so I hope it turns white when it melts. That way it's closer, and I feel like blue, pink, you're going to be able to tell that's the color of that wax. So I feel like that would be a lot easier to be able to tell. Brilliant, works great, love them, will order more, way more than I expect. Works great, we'll be using them all the time, works great. There'll be language on here you don't know. Excellent. Long sure, get your money worth, can't wait to try. Some were bent but still good. Quick delivery, received them earlier, great. They smell super nice. Great price. Can't wait to use them. Works okay. The local ones I've purchased in the past work much better, but great for the price. So that's pretty much just some of the reviews on these. Ooh, they do. This, I don't know if this is a good smell though. Definitely has a scent. I wouldn't say I'm crazy about the scent, but it definitely has a scent, and I am kind of intrigued to try one. I mean, I know that I have done this before when I had my ear really bad stopped up. I had went out of town to Gatlinburg, and it was killing me, and the only thing that I could find to work was actually going and buying a ear candle from this lady that sold herbs and different things like that, and I used that one. It didn't really help me much. My ear ended up like unstopping on its own. Like, it didn't help me a whole lot. So I'm kind of wondering about this one, whether it's going to help or not, but I feel like we should try it. I mean, I know you're supposed to like tilt your head, and this ear kind of does feel a little stopped. Ugh, that is making my mouth and lips so dry. Like, that's supposed to be a moisturizing mask for your lips. It feels like they're getting dry. Like, making my mouth dry too. I noticed it has plumped them like in here where I had pushed it in some. Because I can tell, like, when I talk differently, when I use stuff like that, it is still tingling. But moisturizing, I don't think that I would really go with that lip mask. That's my opinion. I can't stand this, like, drying out when it's supposed to be a moisture system, and it's not. But I'm still getting the tingling. So, I do have a lighter, my little pizza lighter. And I think I will go and probably lay... I'll lay on the couch and we'll light this, because I know you've got to keep your head tilted. That's the whole thing. I don't think it would work much if you were doing it like this. I've never seen anybody do it like that. So we are going to go to the couch. Okay, this is crazy. So I am in here on my couch, not the best lighting in the world, and the ear candle doesn't really want... I'm probably going to have to hold this up, but I am going... Oh, I can hear it sizzling. Oh, oh, fire. Oh, I don't think there's supposed to be that much fire. Is it supposed to burn like that? Like, this seems quite dangerous to me in a way. Like, I'm trying to hold my head over, but as you can see, that flame is pretty up there. I mean, I can hear the tingling and stuff in my ear. It's not burning or anything like that, but I am interested to see if, I guess you burn it down to here, right here. There's a little line, sorry, for convenience right here. You burn only down to this line, because that's dangerous to be getting any flame that close. So I am going to let this bad boy burn, and then we will cut it open and see how well this works, and see if maybe getting 20 pieces of these, I I mean, that'd be pretty much for your family or for you to use if you have really bad sinuses or stopped up ears or anything like that. We can give it a try. So we'll be back in just a minute. Let's cut this open. I really hope there's something in it. Ah! I get excited for that. So we will be back. And that actually, I'm really glad that I only did one ear at a time to test this out. This ear was actually more stopped up than this ear was, and you definitely need to either have somebody to help you watch the flame on this once it gets down to the gold line, because it will not stop burning. And the top basically just turned into ash basically and dusted off. None of it ended up falling onto me, which I like, until I went to kind of put it out. Then it kind of fell on the floor, but it's not like a waxy type ash. It's like not black like this ended up being. It was like a waxy ash, and it wasn't like real sticky or thick or anything like that to where I couldn't get it up real quickly. I definitely do feel a difference in this ear now. This ear is definitely more open. This ear actually now seems more closed, so I might actually end up using the other one on that ear, but I am kind of interested in like cutting this open, pop the little top off, and see what we have inside of this. If I can cut it. Let's see. Okay, oh yes, there's definitely, okay, so this is the excess, this is the wax part, the little ball. So let's do, if it's actually a foam ball. I don't really see any wax on it, but you can definitely tell this right here is earwax for sure. That's a chunk of earwax. So that actually did help to clean my ear out. It's not a ton of earwax. This definitely did. Oh, there's stuff dropping out. I'm hoping to God that that was not earwax, but it maybe was. But this definitely did help. So I do recommend those earwax candles. And that is all the products for today. I definitely don't recommend this lip mask. It did feel like it did a little something at first. Now my lips just feel extremely dry and dehydrated. If anything, they are still tingling at the moment. I highly recommend the Crystal Gold under eye mask. I loved these for my face and my neck, so it's not anything new that I've loved that for under my eye. This I did not use on here, but I have used this before several times. The Blackhead Strip, it just comes out into a black gel. You apply all over your face or wherever you want to peel blackheads off. Wait for it to dry, pull it off. Snail Prime mask I did like. My skin definitely does feel extremely hydrated and good from that. Hyaluronic acid, I'm definitely gonna have to kind of try this out a little more to see how I like it, but actually my skin feels really good. Other than the lip mask, I have absolutely zero complaints on anything else thus far, so I highly recommend everything else. I will try to find the cheapest way to buy these products, like in a lot for cheaper or just one for $1 and $1 shipping, but if I can find more, I will definitely link them down below in the description box. I will definitely link them down below in the description box so that you can go to the link and see what you think and give them a try. As always, it's going to take a little bit to get, but if you can find them like at your local flea market or somewhere else that somebody's selling them, go ahead, get them, try them. If you like them, then order them. But I will have my Shop Miss A video coming with, they have a lot of the AOA brand products on there. That's one of their main products. Once again, I will see you all in my next video. Have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Click subscribe, click the like button, and now that YouTube is not showing you all of your subscriptions at the moment, I'm missing a lot of people's. They're not showing up in my subscription plaything. I'm actually having to go to their page, so make sure you click the bell if you do want to get a notification when I do go live. So, see y'all in my next one.